Your television shouldn't feel like it is struggling through a complex math problem every time you just want to change the volume. We have all been there. Sitting on the couch, staring at a frozen screen while a loading circle spins for what feels like an eternity. This is exactly where Tizen OS tries to step in and save your sanity. It is not some experimental project tucked away in a basement. It is the powerhouse running millions of devices across the globe right now. You might have it in your living room or on your wrist, without even realizing it. The entire philosophy here is speed. It is built to be incredibly lightweight. While other systems get bogged down by heavy code and background processes, this one stays lean. You click a button and the menu actually appears. You launch a streaming service and it pops up without the dramatic pause. That responsiveness is a breath of fresh air in a world of clunky hardware. But there is always a catch when you prioritize speed over everything else. The biggest hurdle you are going to face is the library. Think of it like a massive bookstore where some of the best sellers are just missing from the shelves. You might go looking for that niche streaming app everyone is talking about and find nothing but a blank search result. The larger ecosystems have every developer on the planet building for them. This system is a bit more selective. Sometimes it is just less popular for the people writing the code. You get the big names, the giants of video and music are all there, but the moment you want something specific, you might hit a wall. Features that show up on other platforms on day one might take months to arrive here. Sometimes they never arrive at all. It can feel a bit restrictive if you are the kind of person who likes to tinker with every setting. You are not going to be redesigning the entire interface or sideloading complex software. It is a walled garden. It is a very pretty garden. The paths are well paved, but you cannot just tear up the flowers and plant your own. If you're looking for a system that stays out of your way and just works, this is a strong contender. It handles the basics with a level of polish that makes you realize how bad other interfaces really are. The navigation is intuitive. The icons are sharp. It feels like it was designed by people who actually use their own products. Moving from a movie to a settings menu feels natural. You do not feel the jarring friction of poorly optimized software. However, if your dream is to have a miniature computer on your TV that does everything under the sun, you might want to temper those expectations. It is a specialized tool. It does one job very well. It provides a fast, reliable bridge between you and your media. It does not try to be a desktop replacement or a gaming powerhouse. It knows its lane, and it stays there. Before you go through the effort of downloading or switching your entire setup, you have to ask what matters most to you. Is it the raw speed and the lack of lag? Or is it the freedom to install every weird app you find on the internet? For most people, the speed wins every time. For power users, the limitations will start to chafe within the first hour. It is a trade-off that defines the entire experience. You get a system that feels like it was built for the hardware it lives on. It is smooth, it is fast, and it is reliable. But it is not the infinite playground that some other platforms claim to be. That is the reality of using this software. It is slick, it is quick, but it is definitely not for the person who wants total control over every pixel.